Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and if it's not a welcome back, it's just a welcome. And I hope this is your first video, or if it is, make sure that you check out my other videos. So today I'm going to be talking about things that beginners in makeup need, and this is just to make sure that you have, for one, healthy skin, and also just nice makeup. And if you own all of these things, it is very easy for you to follow along with me in my tutorials, as well as my get ready with me's that I'll be starting soon. So first, you want to make sure that you have a moisturizer. You want to use a moisturizer so that you don't have dry skin, patchy skin, because you don't want to apply any foundation to something dry. You want to use a nice clean canvas for your foundation. So I like to use Even and Clear, the by Ambi Skincare, and it's just a daily moisturizer. Also, you could use like Cetaphil. I really like that one. And there's other moisturizer out there. I wouldn't suggest you using a body lotion. Some people like to use that, maybe like a Vaseline body lotion. That probably won't be that bad. Or if you have like dry skin, a doctor prescribed lotion will probably be fine for your face because it's good for dry skin. And after I apply my moisturizer, I usually like to do my eyebrows. To do my eyebrows, I use this here NYX pencil. It's like off because I use it so much. This is the only one I own. I don't own any other like high-end eyebrow products. I just use this here NYX, and it gets the job done for me. I think this was about, I think it says like $2.90. No, probably at the most no more than $6. That's what I'm gonna say. I think I want to say no more than $6 for this one. This has this kind of brush. It's not really the one that's like the Anastasia Beverly Hills one. It's not like a dupe for that one, but because it has like this kind of brush and not the other one. But they do sell the other kind that maybe just as good as this one or better, but I never tried it. I hope to try it out soon, but this is the one I use. And you want to make sure that you get one in dark brown. If you have dark eyebrows, you want to get in dark brown. You do not want to do black, because if you just a little heavy hand, it will look very harsh. So you want to go with dark brown. And to clean up my eyebrows, I like to use this here LA Pro Girl Conceal. And I use the color Fawn because this is close to my skin tone. And also, when you're doing your makeup, well, your eyebrows, you want to make sure that you have a spoolie to comb out your eyebrows. And I did a eyebrow tutorial using just these products here, and also a flat concealer brush, or you could blend it out with your finger. I have that link down below for you guys, so you can check out that eyebrow tutorial video. Moving on to the eyes, you want to use an eyeshadow base, or you could use your concealer that you already would have for your eyebrows and set it with the translucent powder that we'll get into later. But I use the NYX eyeshadow base. This is usually what I use if I don't use concealer and a setting powder. And I've been using this for about a year. How about this much? So I've got a good use out of it. And good eyeshadow palettes to pick up would be any BH Cosmetics palette is good, as well as a Morphe. That's the only ones I really try. I also use like MAC eyeshadows, but I would suggest BH Cosmetics and Morphe as good, affordable, pigmented eyeshadows. You want to also make sure that you have a black eyeliner. I like to use a black eyeliner to tight line, and as well as do my waterline, so you could use that, and I think it just brings out your eyes more. Also, you want to make sure that you own a mascara. This is L'Oreal Telescopic Mascara. Everyone seems to talk about this, and I would say it's a good mascara. Or if you prefer like any other mascara, totally fine. This is very beginner friendly, so I don't want to say like, oh, you need false lashes, but I've fallen in love with false lashes, so I don't do my makeup without them. If you want to wear false lashes, I would suggest you try some from the Beauty Supply, They're like $129. Also, the dollar store also has nice eyelashes. Ardell lashes are very affordable, and there are other brands that have affordable eyelashes such as Kiss. You can find those at, I believe, Walgreens, maybe any drugstore, as well as your beauty supply. You want to make sure that you own blending brushes, and I'll talk more about brushes towards the end of this video. So I'm going to move on to priming your face, because I prime my face after I do my eye makeup so I won't have any fallout that I set onto my face. So the primer I like to use is by e.l.f. It is the Mineral Infused Face Primer, and to me it just erases my pores, and I have huge pores. It does a fine job. I'm looking for a better one, but I think for now this works really good for me. As well as the Baby Skin Instant Pore Eraser. When I first got it, I saw more of a difference, like with my pores. I'm almost out, but I mean, I like it, but I feel like maybe I'm applying it wrong. But this is a good product if you don't have like really huge pores like me. I'm gonna try it out. If you want to see me do like a review for this specific product, just let me know and I'll do a video for that. Moving on to foundations, I don't really have any drugstore foundations. I have the Maybelline Fit Me foundation, but it is not my color, so it was too light, so I never wore it before. And I'm going to pick up a new one. I think I'm going to pick up 335, one of those, and I'll do a first impressions video for you guys. So moving on to like highlighting and contouring, I like to highlight. If I'm going for a more natural look, I'll use my Fawn as the same color that I use under my eyebrows, or I will use Cool Tan, also by LA Pro Girl. And I think that when you highlighting a tip, don't go too light on it. I would go 2 shades lighter for highlight, 2 shades darker for a contour. So for my contour, I like to use Beautiful Bronze by LA Pro Girl, and that's just to for a liquid contour. To set all of that, I like to use Sasha Cosmetics powder. It's not that affordable. It's about $24. So in substitute for this, for a drugstore, I will use Airspun translucent powder. That works really well. I own Sasha Cosmetics powder, Airspun, and Laura Mercier powder for setting powders, and I really enjoy the Sasha Buttercup. I would suggest this for my women of color, because it doesn't like leave that ashy look, and you don't necessarily have to go over it with your face powder after you set your concealer. Moving on to highlight, this is a great palette for people on a budget. It is the Wild and Radiant palette from BH Cosmetics. It depends when you order online. Sometimes this palette could be about $7, so that is very affordable, and you get 4 setting powders. 4 highlighters. And this one is like a rose gold. This is more of a silver color, but it is very women of color friendly, so this looks good on my skin. And this is just a nice gold color, and then this one is more of a silver color. So I would suggest this. Like, this is probably my favorite affordable product, and it is the first highlighter I own. So moving on to lips, and basically the stuff I showed you, you basically have a whole face, and the stuff that I talked about, such as foundation, you basically have a whole face. So for lips, women of color, it is important that you have a brown lip liner. This here is Cappuccino by NYX. I got this from the beauty supply, and this is just a brown lip liner. You can use a drugstore lip liner, no brand lip liner, as long as it's brown. This will be very helpful for all of your lipstick colors. You can wear just about any lipstick color that you're afraid to wear with this brown lip liner, so you must pick up a brown lip liner. I don't have any like lipstick suggestions, but if you really wanted some, I would say like maybe the NYX butter glosses are good, just to get your you like a starter kit. These are very nice, as well as ColourPop. They have nice matte liquid lipsticks, and they're about $6, I believe. So these are very affordable, and that is also something for you to add to your collection. Moving on to brushes and stuff like that, I would suggest that you pick up your brushes from BH Cosmetics. I have a 32-piece brush set, and I got it for, I believe, $30. It comes in a case like this. I'm not going to show you these brushes because these brushes are all different from BH Cosmetics, because I just brought all my essential brushes that I need. But with the 32 brush set, you have just about every brush that you need in that set. I also would suggest you pick up a Real Technique sculpting brush. This is very helpful for contouring hair, and I think this became my favorite brush just recently. So yeah, actually any Real Technique brushes are good for beginners, and they are affordable, as well as e.l.f. brushes. So we have BH Cosmetics, Real Techniques, and e.l.f. brushes are something that's very affordable. In my opinion, Morphe brushes are not that affordable when they come in sets, but singly their brushes are quite affordable to me. So I also have here a beauty blender. Okay, people talk about all these dupes for beauty blenders. There is no dupe for a beauty blender. Get your beauty blender. It's $20, but it is very, very worth it. I've had this beauty blender for over a year, and it still gets the job done. It's dirty because I used it today, but get you a beauty blender. Also, another blender that you want to pick up is the Real Techniques sponge. It's not a dupe for the beauty blender, but it is great for blending out your makeup. So that is all that I really have for products for starting out your makeup. I know people are wondering like what setting spray should I use. Setting spray isn't essential. You don't have to have a setting spray, but if you would like one, I would suggest the NYX Dewy Setting Spray or NYX Matte Setting Spray. That could be found at your beauty supply store or wherever you can find NYX products. So that is all that I suggest. If you haven't already, make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe. And I hope to see you guys in my next video. Leave comments down below and tell me if this was very helpful or not. And also make sure that you follow me on my social media, as well as my Snapchat, which I'll leave right here, to keep up to date with videos I'll be posting, with videos I've recorded, so you can know. My schedule right now for recording videos is not really set because I'm doing a lot right now, and you know, having a lot of technical issues, and you know, getting ready for college. So I don't know like how often I'll be recording. I might be going till August. I may not, but I hope to be back soon. And yeah.